Soccer 605 here at Jon Loos, who has had quite a trip with all these girls that we just watched signing. You've been the manager of this team since they rolled it out, I think.
Pretty much, yeah. What, 4 years ago? 4 years ago, I think we started this group of kids.
It's really been amazing seeing, what these girls have accomplished despite all the things that people said they couldn't.
It's truly amazing to see these girls go from these little scrappy players into watching them on the field and watching them. You hear the coach go, "Okay, we're going to do this, this, and this," and then actually watching the field and actually watch it take place. That's fun. That's fun.
I remember your daughter Hannah, when I first got her, she just about every day said how much I hated her because I was making her do stuff the way that she didn't want to do it, but it looks like it paid off for her now.
Yeah, sometimes punishment is the best reward, isn't it? Watching them do the frog hoppers, and then all of a sudden you see them that they actually needed that muscle on the field, and they're like, "Hey, that was cool," and it's like, "Yeah, you see, somebody coached you and you could do it. That's a good thing."
Well, for me, it's nice seeing all these girls, doing the regimen that South Dakota United gave them, doing a lot of stuff on their own, but, being in a team with girls from all sorts of different teams, just pretty much like they're going to be having to do as they go into college.
I think it was actually one of the best things that SDU does is bring players from around the two states and gets them to play together, gets them to work together. It's just like you said, they're going to have to do in college. They're going to have kids from all 50 states. They're going to be having to work together. The coach is going to tell them what to do, and they're going to have to go out and execute those moves. And that's, for some players, that's going to be new because they've been working together with 10 years with the same group of girls. Well, these girls for the last 4 years have had to work together with girls from all over the area. So it won't be a new experience to them. It'll be same day soccer.
Speaking of experiences, I'm not going to ask you about all the challenges you've had as this team's manager because there have been plenty, but you probably have a good memory or two there that you could probably throw out.
Oh, there's some doozies. When somebody told us that, "Hey, let's go to Texas," and what do you mean we want to go to Texas? Well, we want to go to Texas. We want to go to Texas in March. Okay, how are we going to do that one? Or let's play down in Florida, and trying to make sure that in the airport that we accounted for all 16 girls, and we had all 16 girls in Florida with parents all at the same time, and then to get them from the hotel to the field and back. That was, it's been interesting. Or making sure they all hit the bus at the exact same time. Parents have different opinions on how their daughters should travel. Not all of them want them to travel at the same location, same time, so it's interesting. And then to hear what the girls talk about behind your back when you're up front and they don't think you're paying attention, yep, that's a whole nother story on its own.
Well, I think you, of all the people who they've had help them over the last 4 years, you probably are the one who has done the most. You've been there every day for these kids, doing so much stuff behind the scenes that nobody even sees happening. But people get up and say, "Who did all that work?" And usually the answer is Jon.
You have to support your kids. You have to support everybody's around them. It takes a big team of people. I'm just one of them that helps get these kids going and gets them running. Their parents bring them to the field. Their parents bring them home. Their parents get them out of bed. I'm just one person. It's a small feat for one person to do.
Well, you're one person that's made a big difference in these kids' lives, so congratulations, Jon, and hopefully you'll find something to consume that time once they're all gone on to college, because the guy can't be having too much spare time laying around.
I think my time will be kept in the seat, driving from game 1, game 2, game 4. As one of the other parents says, we don't plan on missing a game, so if we don't plan on missing a game, there's going to be a lot of sleepless nights going back and forth to games.
Well, I kind of envy you because when Connor went off to college, that was a 15-hour drive for me one way, and you're a little bit closer, and I'll tell you what, there is nothing more fun than just going and sitting in the stands and watching your kid play.
Yeah, as I've learned from you, Randy, sitting in the stands, keeping my mouth shut, that's going to be an interesting challenge in life itself.
Well, Jon, congratulations on a successful group of girls, not only going on to play soccer, but also going out in the world. I think they're all prepared.
I think they're all definitely prepared. The amazing point, I think, it is that over 50% of this team is going on to college. to play soccer. So that's pretty instrumental. I think if you go around the country and try to find out how many girls on one team are going to play, it's pretty tough to find 50% going.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for spending some time with us. And again, congratulations on a successful project here with this Legacy.
Thanks, Randy. Thanks for coming out.